But the active lines are with the English and the Polish. We put them aside. They're already on the field. Tell me, who at this table would send soldiers?
I suppose there are no others.
You even know these people.
Those who already have soldiers to send?
You attend meetings and such. Honestly, England would say, I'll send, would say, I'll send, but I don't know how much they would send, but they would definitely take something. They would take something very heavy. Poland is afraid itself, because it's afraid it wants to keep its distance, not to get close to Russia. So Poland is quite a truly significant classic Russian enemy, let's say chronic. Those who fear the Russians or truly see them as, there are two that see as enemies here, England and Poland. Of course, it's historical animosity. Historical animosity and Germany. Germany's situation is this. Germany, the state most harmed by this situation. Why? Because energy dependency pushes it towards Russia. I mean, it was natural gas, this and that. This really did it for Germany. The Russians are telling tales, serious tales. Of course, they're telling tales. They had everything. They had factories, automobile factories. They had this, they had that. They had whatever. Natural gas was coming. Whatever was coming, they started building nuclear plants again, started using coal again. Well, all of these, you know, in the European Union, nuclear energy, now green nuclear energy. Nuclear energy transition to green energy, of course, it changed. And nuclear energy was under France's responsibility. France was building nuclear reactors and plants. Now that too is a dependency on France, and France can't meet it. That's when Germany suffered a lot from this. I mean, this needs to be seen once. Now look here, everyone is sitting at the table. There's no Sweden at the table, no Finland at the table. Of course not.
Sweden had also made a statement, again not sending troops
before. But these are their own actors. And these things at the table are very important. As you know, it's usually Western Europe.
So
I have a Denmark from the north
is being
and
a leading
Poland
country of
from the
NATO and a member
Look,
of the European Union the criteria? Being a child of NATO? Really?
Turkey is the only one that is a member of the European Union, but not a member of NATO.
Yes, but you see, every NATO member is European.
As far as I know, Ireland is a member of the European Union,
being a member of the Union,
but not a member of NATO, as far as I know.
So when we look at it this way, among the countries that are NATO members and members of the European Union, those who do not join...
Let's say it like this. Is there a European state that is a NATO member but not a member of the European Union, Turkey?
Yes.
I mean...
Here, you know, Foreign Minister Hakan Fidan also made a somewhat reproachful statement. He said something like this: "We should have been seated at this table too. I mean, they should have considered this."
Well, who's at the table? There's Ukraine. I mean, the topic of the table is Ukraine. Yes. There's Ukraine, but Ukraine is not at the table.
Yes.
Ukraine is not at the table. Now, you know Ukraine, how to end the Ukraine-Russia war. A meeting was held in Switzerland, you might remember.
Yes.
It's very interesting, you know, Russia was not invited to that meeting. But our Lighthouse Orthodox Church archpriest sat at the table as if he were a state representative, right across from our foreign minister. I mean, we experienced those disgraceful moments too. We are still experiencing them. Meanwhile, let me squeeze this in about this man. On the 24th or 25th of May, he invites the Pope to Iznik. The priest invites the Pope, who holds the status of a head of state, the Vatican head of state, to Iznik. This is about the gathering of the Council of Nicaea, you know, the one Christians held to compile the Bible.
The Pope.
On the occasion of its unknown century anniversary, despite being Orthodox, went this week, conducted an inspection in Iznik.
He wouldn't go there anyway.
Conducted an inspection in Iznik, and the man said, "I invited the Pope," and the Pope said he would come here. This is the responsibility of the Ministry of Foreign Affairs of the Republic of Turkey. The approval of the President must be obtained. The one who will make the invitation is the Ministry of Foreign Affairs of the Republic of Turkey. What business does the priest have? Priest under the jurisdiction of the Fatih district governor. How does he invite? Now, what difference is there in an imam here inviting the king of Saudi Arabia?
What difference is there in it?
Meanwhile, let's also look at the statements of European leaders as time progresses. I'd like to get your evaluations based on these statements, but truly...